Hey guys, I'm Rob and welcome back to the channel. Now I'm back after my short break and I'm back again today with a brand new model review. So what I've got to show you guys today is the brand new GT Spirit Liberty Walk Honda NSX. Now the NSX is one of those cars that was released that to me it was a little bit ho-hum and definitely needed the upgrades of an aftermarket body kit, and Liberty Walk sure has delivered, making this a much more aggressive sports car. So let's start with the packaging. It's GT Spirit's black packaging with the GT Spirit logos and 118 logos all the way around. It does of course have the label this end, which has the candy red model inside, and there's a little bit of information on the bottom with licensing and so. Now if we open the box up, all these models do come in their own foam shell to protect the model. They are quite tight usually. As with all GT Spirit models, they do have a little quality control card which basically says that someone has checked the model before it was packaged. And here we have the model. Now this is, I think it's screwed, yes, this is screwed into the base. So I'll unscrew it, we'll put it on the turntable and we'll have a closer look at this brand new GT Spirit Liberty Walk Honda NSX. Okay, so here we have the model out of the box, and overall I'm really happy with this model. I think it looks fantastic. There's a couple of little issues and we'll go through those, but overall the model is way more positive than negative. So first we'll talk about the weight of the model. All these GT Spirit models have quite a bit of weight, and this is no exception. It's quite a heavy model. It is a sealed resin model, and you can see underneath here it's just got a flat base plate, and you can see this is limited to 999 pieces. Wheels do not turn or steer. This is a static model only, so yeah. But overall, the paint finish is really quite fantastic. It's in this candy red, which is, yeah, like a metallic-y sort of candy colour. Really good application of the paint all over. I have no complaints with it at all, and I think they've done a really good job. That's of course finished off with the gold decals, Liberty Walk decals on the doors and on the back of the model as well. Now one thing that really surprised me with this model is all the grille openings. These are actually all perforated metal mesh in the center, the sides, in the hood, and the back of the model as well. So yeah, that was a pleasant surprise when I opened that box up and found all those mesh pieces. Usually on these cheaper models they're just a molded plastic. They are actually all open mesh. Now headlight detail is okay. It's not super impressive, but it's okay for this model. They did do a nice job on the chrome on this model. So this chrome strip on the front of the hood and the Honda emblem in chrome also looks pretty good. Same as the chrome emblem at the back of the model. So I think they've done a pretty good job there. Now the front splitter is just a black gloss, which is okay. It ties in with all the rest of the black gloss around the center grille. Windscreen wipers are just plastic, but they look pretty good. Gloss black mirrors with the turn signals in underneath and the candy red on the top. Some more little Liberty Walk gold decals on the side there. Door handles here just in a silver, which look okay. That does have the big side intakes here, which has real mesh in there as well. The side sills here are just in a black gloss. They've done a pretty good job on the wide body flares, front and rear. There's no little coloured rivets in here, but that's something you could add with a little silver pen, I think, just to add the little rivets. Back of the model is pretty good. Again, tail lights, they're okay. They're not super detailed, but they're okay for this model. And you've got this big gloss black rear diffuser underneath. Now you've also got the exhaust outlets, which are just in a chrome. I think they look a little bit cheap, but a little bit of paint, we can touch those up and make those look a little bit better. So overall, I think the model presents pretty well. It does have a bit of carbon fibre on it as well, so the roof is actually gloss, well, semi-gloss carbon fibre. There's no clear coat over it, so it's just a gloss decal. and the rear wing is also carbon fibre too. Now that is a lot glossier, the rear wing, than the roof. I think because they could clear coat this, it's a separate part. The windows are pretty clear on this model, and it seems pretty clear inside. I've had a couple of GT Spirit models where there was actually a little bit of dust inside the windows of the model, but this one seems pretty good. So pretty good job there on the windows. Nice little LB logo on the top of the window and on the rear window. You've got some demister lines here also, and you've got a nice little NSX logo on that rear quarter window as well. Now, I think they've done a pretty good job on the wheels. I think the pre-production photos of this model, they were much more chrome, but I sort of like this look of these soft chrome wheels. Super deep dish, super concave on the back, and I think they've done a pretty decent job of the brake rotors and brake calipers front and rear on the model. Now, there is no negative camber on this model. Being a Liberty Walk, you expect the wheels to be a bit more cambered. They're just straight up and down, which is a little bit disappointing, but it's not a huge detraction from the model. I think overall the model looks really quite good in the colour, with a bit of carbon fibre here and there and these silvery chrome wheels. So not going to complain too much about this one. Most GT Spirit models retail from between 99 and 129 euros, so they're not super expensive models, and some of their latest releases have actually been really quite good. So I'm really happy with this model. The interior detail is okay as well. Of course, it's all black dashboard, steering wheel, center console, seats, but it does have cloth seat belts inside, and a little bit of detail in the center console and the instrument binnacle as well. Not a super amount of detail, but it's good enough for me for this lower end sealed resin model. Now, it does have a little bit of engine detail as well, being that it is a mid-engine car. There's not a massive amount of detail in there at all. I haven't had a chance to actually look at real NSX engine bay, so I'm not sure how much more there should be, but I think this is just the way of new cars. It's all trim panels on the top. But yeah, look, it doesn't detract too much for me. I wouldn't have bought a model of the Honda NSX in its standard form anyway. It was only the Liberty Walk way to go for me, just because I think the car looks so much better with wide flares, stanced out, and a big wing on the back. So yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's review of this GT Spirit Honda NSX by Liberty Walk. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do. Don't forget to smash that like button if you like the video, and don't forget you can follow me on social media as well. All the links to those social media sites are on the home page of this YouTube channel. So yeah, stick around. There's more models on the way that should be here in the next week or so, and I'll get those to you guys as soon as possible. So yeah, that's basically going to wrap up today's review. As I said, overall, I'm really quite happy with this model. I think it's a lot of bang for the bucks, and if you're a fan of the Honda NSX or Liberty Walk, if you don't want to spend huge dollars on a Davis & Giovanni model of this car, then go for this GT Spirit. Now this one, as I said, is the candy red, but there is an Asian exclusive which is in a highlighter yellow. Personally, I think this candy red version looks better than that one, but it's up to you guys. So look, I highly recommend this model. It's good bang for the buck, as I said, and it's a great addition to the Liberty Walk collection. So anyway, I'm going to wrap up the video there. Thanks guys for all your support, and I'll see you on the next video. But for now, thanks for watching Rob's Model Cars.